You know who you are. You're the friend who always answers that 2 a.m. call. The one who will drop everything for a crisis, no questions asked. You take pride in being the go-to person, the rock. But what happens when being a good friend feels a lot like setting yourself on fire just to keep them warm? Look, most of us would do pretty much anything for our friends. But here's a tough pill to swallow. Some of the things we do because we care are actually what's destroying our relationships and our own well-being. In this video, we're going to talk about the critical lines you should never cross for a friend, no matter how much you love them. And you might be surprised to learn the real reason why saying no could actually be the one thing that saves your most important friendships. Number 1, never become their unofficial bank. Have you ever had that friend who just seems to be stuck in one financial crisis after another? It probably started small, and then it just kept growing. Before you know it, you're lending them a serious amount of money, or even worse, co-signing a loan for them. It feels like you're doing the right thing, the caring thing. But here's what's really going on. This dynamic is almost never just about the money. It's about a shift in power. The moment you become their personal ATM, the friendship is no longer on equal footing. A little bit of resentment starts to build up for you, because you might feel used, and for them, because they might feel ashamed or dependent. Real friendships are built on respect, not on financial IOUs. Crossing this line doesn't just put your money at risk. It changes the entire feel of your relationship, turning a real friendship into a transaction. Number 2, never become their 24/7 emotional support. This one is tricky, and honestly, it hurts. You're their rock, right? The person they call to vent for hours on end, the one who soaks up all their anxiety and drama. It feels good to be needed, but when was the last time they asked how you were doing and actually stuck around to listen to the answer? This is a classic sign of a one-sided friendship where you've accidentally been cast as the free therapist. It can lead to serious emotional exhaustion and burnout. You start to feel drained after every phone call, and your own mental health takes a hit because you're carrying the weight of two people's emotions. Setting a boundary here isn't being selfish, it's basic self-care. It can be as simple as saying, "I love you, but I just don't have the emotional space for this right now." A true friend will get it, and if they don't, they probably weren't showing up for you in the first place. Have you ever felt like you were someone's unofficial therapist? Sharing your story can really help other people feel way less alone. And hey, if you're getting something out of this, think about subscribing for more tips on building better, healthier relationships. Number 3, never lie or cover for them, legally or ethically. Okay, this is the brightest red line of them all. Your friend makes a huge mistake, maybe they get into some legal trouble or do something that just feels wrong, and they ask you to lie for them, to be their alibi, to hide the truth. Suddenly, your loyalty is being put to the ultimate test. But doing this doesn't just put you at risk. It forces you to go against your own values, against who you are. A real friend would never ever ask you to throw away your integrity or safety to clean up their mess. They wouldn't ask you to carry the consequences of their choices. Friendships built on respect honor each other's moral compass. When a friend asks you to cross this line, they aren't seeing you as a friend, they're seeing you as a get-out-of-jail-free card. The most loving thing you can actually do in that situation is to support them in facing the truth, not help them run from it. Number 4, never be the only one putting in the effort. Do a quick check of your texts. Are you always the one reaching out, the one making all the plans? Do they only seem to hit you up when they need something? If the answer is yes, you might be in a one-sided friendship. This kind of imbalance is one of the most common and soul-crushing friendship problems out there. It makes you feel unimportant and leaves you constantly wondering what you did wrong. You can start to feel like you have to earn their time, that you aren't interesting enough on your own. Honestly, sometimes the only way to know what's real is to just stop. Stop reaching out. Stop planning things. Just pull back a little and see what happens. It's scary, I know, but it's the only way to find out if the friendship is real or if it was just being held together by your hard work. Here's what it all comes down to. Boundaries are not walls that you build to push people away. They are just instructions that teach people how to love and respect you properly. Setting limits around your money, your emotional energy, your ethics, and your effort isn't about blowing up your friendships. It's about making space for the right friendships, the ones that are balanced, respectful, and healthy. The ones that don't ask you to lose yourself just to prove you care. A true friendship should make you feel bigger, not smaller. It should give you energy, not drain it. And it should never, ever cost you your own well-being.